weekend. And let's start with the panel. First of all, you didn't saw here, but one of the upgrades Albon was developing finally was introduced for this weekend in Saudi Arabia. Later on, before to go to the Grand Prix panel, we will check if the other upgrades we have for this weekend, that is the secondary wing flaps and the wing wing, are fit on the car or not. But first of all, let's see the specialists, the goals of the weekend. For this weekend, we have I don't know why. Sorry guys, I'm having troubles with the sound. I don't know why I'm not listening the game sound, to be honest. Let me do something. See if in that way. Sorry. Oh, my mistake. I mute the sound. Okay. Now I can listen the game and everything. For departments available for this weekend. Let's start with the first one, manufacturing expert. Actually, we have 850 points of 1,500 we need to reach level 1. Goals for this weekend: drive 322 kilometers during the race weekend, or complete 2 sessions without damaging your car. Let's put this one that maybe is risky in Saudi Arabia. In Saudi Arabia is a track where it's much easier to have a crash, so let's see if we can have a clean weekend. Wind tunnel. Actually, we have 750 points of 1,500 we need. Goals available: complete any session with the fastest lap, or reach 273.59 kph or higher for 30 seconds during a race weekend. In this case, I will put this one: complete any session with the fastest lap. It's possible, but difficult. Power unit consultant. No available for this weekend. No available the material fabrication planner, and the quality assurance tester that we have 450 points. Goals available: spend over 45 seconds in 4th gear during a race weekend, or complete any 1 sessions without using a rewind. I don't use rewinds, so basically if I select one, this one is automatically achieved. But I will put this one: spend over 45 seconds in 4th gear. And finally, the strategy analyst. Goals available: well, we have 400 points reach. Goals available: complete a drive and lap in 2 different sessions, or perfect the race strategy practice program. This one is really easy, so let's go for the hardest one. And that's it. These are the goals for the weekend. Not much more to say about it. We go to the... sorry, I forgot to set the primary specialist. I'm not sure how it works to set a primary specialist. Maybe you get more points during the... if you achieve the goals, maybe. I never understand how it works that. Let's put it in the quality assurance tester, because we really need it after the bad experiences we have with the last upgrades on the car that didn't work. So let's see if we can increase the velocity of points achieved in this department. Driver details, guys. This season has been fantastic for the moment. The first 4 races are being incredible. The results we are achieving. Remember that we set the hardest target to the end of the season. We set 75, which is the maximum that the game allows you to put as a final target of the season. I think I can achieve it. We are in 68 in just 4 races, and we need at least 59 to retain the seat, so things are looking good. We need to keep doing good sessions and progressing to reach that 75 target. In recognitions, we are in a very good position right now, with 51% over 49 of Alex, my teammate. As you can see, we have for perks unlock, and if we continue developing or performing so good, so well, we can get even more upgrades. Actually, we have even second R&D secret upgrade on this level, but if we reach 55, we can develop 3 simultaneous upgrades, so that will be nice. Accolades. In accolades, as you can see, I think in this season we can achieve at least 2 of them. I think the top 10 finishes is possible. We have 3 of 4. And points to reach 50 points, we have 32 points in just 4 races. So if we keep this momentum, these 2 accolades can be achieved. So it will be very good. In rivals, wow, rivalry has been fantastic, to be honest. As you can see, my rivalry with Alex has been really good. 32 championship points, 0 for Alex. Qualifying results 4-0. In podium finishes, obviously 0-0. Highest qualifying position, second against 5th for Alex. Race result 4-0 as well. And best finishing position 4 for me, 12 for Alex. So for the moment, things are going really good, really good. In the graphs or ratings, my 4 races were really good, and the ratings are increasing really high and really fast, so that's very nice as well. For example, the experience keep rising, finishing all races, race graph. After a bit stuck because of the Japanese Grand Prix accident I have, I'm finishing 16. Once again, after the extraordinary 5th place in Bahrain, the race graph continues increasing, even because I start in 5th place and I finish in the same position. That is difficult, so that's half a merit. In awareness as well, no crashes, no collisions, no incidents, so the awareness keep increasing. Pace is probably one of the rates that is growing faster. I'm being super competitive in qualifying. I have actually, I think I have 3 top 5 finishes in qualifying, and also my fastest laps are being very good. And focus, that is the most important one for me, is being really good, because apart from Japan, that you can see that was down below a bit because of the bad race result, in Bahrain once again we achieved a much better result than the car was or the team was expecting, so still increasing. We continue with the rating comparison. No much more to say about that. Move on to the R&D, which is the R&D is the most important point of this weekend previews. As you can see at the right side, actually we continue being the 6th fastest team. We are having a super competitive fight against Aston Martin, RB, Alpine, Haas, even Sauber, that in the last races were developing really fast the car. But we maintain that level at 6th place, with very close to Aston Martin. RB is really close, and Alpine to us. They are very much. And why we have actually 820 points. So let's see what we can do. And remember, there are upgrades on the, waiting to be put in the car. And from my side, we have 2 aerodynamic upgrades, I think, before for this Grand Prix, for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. That is a secondary wing flap and the wing wing. That should give us more aerodynamic performance. That probably for this circuit is very good, especially for the first sector, that is very fast. Then in 21st April, after this Grand Prix, we have durability improvement in the internal combustion engine. And from Alex, we have no data, so yes, that. With the points we have, as I said, I'm really worried about this. To increase the durability of the energy store, because we have only 2 for the whole season, and in F123 was impossible to reach, to save or to use only 2 energy stores during the whole season. My first energy store is in 37 right now after 4 weekends. Probably in 2 weekends will be at more than 50%. That means that the battery capacity will be reduced from 50% onwards, and that's not good. The energy is very important in this game to manage and to have the battery with the maximum energy possible, and obviously I cannot compete with an energy store that is more than 50% wear in races and qualifying. So probably will have to use an extra one. That's why I was really obsessed into improve the durability of the energy store, but the problem is that I'm not seeing that it's possible to do in this game, because you can improve the gearbox, the internal combustion engine, the heat, the kinetic, the turbo, and this is the supply upgrades, general durability, but you cannot improve for some reason the energy store durability, and that's a problem. So that means at some point I will have to penalize, to have a grid penalty. But anyway, we can improve the ice as well. It's very important. Even I'm developing this durability in the ice, and also I probably will do the same on the turbo. And because actually I think the internal combustion engine is in 47. Probably for this Grand Prix I will have to use a new one for the race. From 50% where you start to lose power. So, and the turbo is in 40%. So probably for this weekend I will have to use a new one for race. So that means it's only race 5, and at this rhythm I will not able to use only for ice and for turbos for the whole season. So let's increase a bit the durability of the turbo as well. That is very cheap, you can see. Only 295 points. And to be honest, we have no rush about it. So no, but let's try to do it right now. And actually we have now 525 points. Let's see if this upgrade works in the first try. With the points we have now, this is what we complete as well for this weekend. I think this is from Albon, the spark plugs. I think with this upgrade we have a bit more of power. Albon complete this upgrade, so well done. We have not points to develop the ignition system. That will give us more engine power. We have no money for it or points for it. In chassis we have also a new upgrade, a cable assembly for, I think it's weight reduction, and that unlocks the plank, tire blankets and cockpit weight reduction. That was developed by me. So we have points to develop, for example, the cockpit weight reduction, the tire blankets as well. The tire blankets, I think overall tire wear is decreased. That will be very good upgrade, to be honest, to decrease the tire wear. That will be a very good upgrade. So I think I will pick this one. And in aerodynamic we are developing 2 pieces that will be introduced, I hope, in this Grand Prix. So I will develop this upgrade. We can rush and to have ready before the Miami Grand Prix. Let's try. And yeah, it's a thing. We did a solid development this weekend. We have a lot of upgrades at the back. So basically the resume is this one. All my upgrades. The aerodynamic upgrades should be ready before this Grand Prix if they don't fail. But we add to the ice improved materials for the next Grand Prix in Miami, the tire blankets for reducing the tire wear and the durability improvement of the turbo for the Miami Grand Prix. I hope all these upgrades will be succeed and complete with the 0 errors. Finally, before to go to the Grand Prix panel, let's select the tires of this weekend. For this Grand Prix, we have the softest, or almost the softest, because this year Pirelli introduced a C6 compound that is even softer than the C5 that we can use this Grand Prix, but is the second softest selection of tires. C5, the red one, C4 medium, C3 the hard. That means the hard tire here is not so hard and it's drivable, to say in some way. Normally when the hard tire is the C1, it's a tire that I never use because it's really hard, super difficult to warm up. But here is the C3. For example, in Bahrain, I think the medium was the C3, if I'm not wrong. It's a tire that I really like. But in this track, the tire wear is very low. Normally races are one stop. One stop should be enough, because there are a lot of straight line sections and that reduce the tire wear. Obviously the soft tire even can be used for the race. Not sure if Lerchi will be here, he can tell me. But anyway, I think for qualifying, obviously we need maximum soft tire possible. So I think this time, no, I will sacrifice a set of hard, but I think this time the softer tire allocation should be the best one. I had the feeling, because this is just one stop race. Probably I don't need 2 sets of medium tires. I had the feeling probably with one medium and one hard, or one soft and one medium should be enough. So let's put or to select maximum soft tires possible for this Grand Prix weekend. I think this is the best option. And finally, before to go to the Grand Prix panel, let's see the standings. You can see here, it's been fantastic for the moment. 32 points, P6 in the driver standings, ahead of the Ferrari drivers, ahead of Antonelli in the Mercedes. In constructors, I was the only one to score points for Williams, but I scored so much points that we are in a very comfortable 5th place. That is the target for the season, to finish in 5th place, to be honest. I have to talk about the difficulty I'm using for this game. I'm starting to think to increase a bit the AI difficulty, because yeah, I achieve great results. Obviously were realistic more or less, but I have the feeling that I'm in most of the races competing with Mercedes and even ahead of the Ferraris every time, and that's something that happened in real life with Williams. I remember Albon started very well the season in real life, doing incredible results, but yeah, I think for this game I could increase 1, 2 or 3 points the AI difficulty to make it a bit more realistic. But this is something I would like you vote for it. Probably I will release a poll on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, Floss F1G, where you can decide how much I increase the difficulty, guys. I'm between 1, 2 or 3 more points, and that means that I will start to play in ultimate difficulty. I'm in 100 in Legend. That is the difficulty I used for the 23 game. 24 was perfect, ideal for me. Really well balanced between my performance and the AI performance of each car. But I had the feeling in this game I can increase a bit more the difficulty, you know. Anyway, that not means my results were fantastic. Having a Williams. Albon, let's see if at some point score points for Williams. Only 13 points. 13 drivers score points for the moment. And in the season results, well, in terms of the championship, an amazing battle as in real life between Verstappen for the moment and the McLarens. 100 points for Verstappen, who won the last 3 races. Piastri finishing on the podium in every single race. And Norris, after a very bad race, first race in Australia, is finishing in the podium as well. So probably at some point, let's see if the McLaren drivers start to winning races, because in my career mode, Verstappen is performing incredibly well. Russell being very consistent as in real life, 4th, 5th, 4th, 45 points. Then it's Tsunoda that started really well the season with the podium, but then since China is not getting so good results, and then it's me. As you can see, very similar results to Russell, set in Japan. That probably if I would have not that crash, I will be fighting for P7, P8, something like that. But as you can see, 5th in Australia, 4th in China, 5th again in Bahrain, 32 points. What I can say, it's my best start of the season ever. I'm super happy, super grateful, and I think it's because this game I'm enjoying so much that the car, you know, the way it feels makes me so easy to drive it, and you can see in the results. Then it's Leclerc and Hamilton, the Ferrari drivers, still behind me. Unbelievable, guys, unbelievable. At some point they will pass me and show as Antonelli. Then it's Fernando Alonso that is scoring points every single race. Fantastic, as Ocon, but unfortunately Ocon in the last race he finished out of top 10. And then it's Gasly that is starting to achieve points, and Stroll with 1 point. And from Bortoleto to Hayar, no points for anyone. Let's see if my teammates can fight for some points. That should be a circuit here that should be good for us. A lot of long straights. You know, it's important to have no drag, as we have in. Sorry, guys. As we have, our car is very low drag car, so that should be a track that could be very good for us. And let's see what happened in this weekend in Saudi Arabia. Trophies, well, the trophies or the medals and my stats for the moment. Average finish and average grid is very good, 7 and 6. More than 366 laps driven. You can see 2,636 kilometers driven. Amazing, guys, amazing numbers for the moment. And now it's time to go to the Grand Prix panel. Remember, guys, before to finish this live stream, the weekend preview on YouTube, don't forget to go to my Twitch channel or Kick channel, because there is the only possibility to watch my practice 1 and practice 2 sessions today in the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix with Williams Racing. So make sure you are subscribed or you are follow me on Twitch and Kick. My Kick channel is the same name as in YouTube, FlossF1G, and in Twitch is DannyFloss1. You can watch it. You have the link to my Twitch channel in the description of this live. So make sure you follow me there to don't miss the action on track. That will be very fun on this track. Before to go, let's advance time. Let's see if my upgrades fail or not. Finger crossed. Let's go. Yes, they work. Perfect. Perfect, guys. We have more even. I think for this Grand Prix we have 4 upgrades. 4 upgrades. 1 in engine power, 1 in chassis, and 2 in aerodynamic. So let's see how much we progress in the R&D race, and if we are this weekend or not the 5th team. Let's see. Let me check the tire allocation. That is softer, and let's go for it, guys. Let's see the weather forecasts and everything related. Here we go. Can't wait to drive on this track, guys. Super fun. Also, big possibilities to touch walls, have a crash. So it will be fun. It will be fun, guys, this weekend. It will be very fun every lap, every session. Don't miss it. Here we are in the Grand Prix panel. Let's see the messages first. We can preview with the tires we have available. Remember, 2 sets of hards, 3 medium and 8 of soft. We put all the money in the soft tires this weekend. Development complete. As you can see, apart from cable assembly, we have the wing wing and the secondary front wings, flaps, and the spark plugs. So a lot of upgrades for this weekend. Minor upgrades, but let's see how much we improve. And weather forecast, no surprises here in Saudi Arabia. Overcast for qualifying, absolutely clear for race day, no rain at all. We are in the desert, so we are more than safe. Now let me check, guys, the progress. Oh, I think this is new, this panel. This is the progress history, guys. Oh my word! Look at Aston Martin. No, it's me. No, it's us. Sorry, it's us. Yeah, it's us. Let me check something. Okay. You can see the big step we have done in the graphic, in the performance, guys. And now we are definitely the 5th fastest team, thanks to all the upgrades we put together for this Grand Prix. Then Aston Martin this weekend have no upgrades. RB, they improve a bit and they are catching Aston Martin, and I think Alpine, Hassan, Sauber have not upgrades. So yeah, definitely, guys, this Grand Prix will be good for us to score points. Not only me, also Alex will score points. We have advantage. We are the 5th fastest team. In the top, McLaren leading, not by much, but then Ferrari and Mercedes both brought upgrades, and they are really close. But Mercedes looks they improve a bit more, and now they are the 3rd fastest team. So good for them. But the most important thing, guys, is we really we did a very important step forward, guys. Really important step forward, and let's see if we can use that advantage we have in the performance now with these new pieces to score points with both cars. That should be the target, guys. That should be the target and the mission. So it's possible, definitely. It's absolutely possible. As you can see here in the bars, not too much advantage with Aston Martin and RB and even Alpine, but definitely now Haas and Sauber are a bit at the back, of the grid. So it's looking good. It's looking very good. And let's go to. Let me check now the programs we have available for this weekend. Okay, we have the track acclimatization as always, fuel, race strategy. I have to say something, guys. I have to say something. For this Grand Prix, probably I will do more laps than normal in practice, because this is a track where you need 120% confidence, because it's super fast, walls are really close, it's very easy to have a mistake and to end up in the wall crashing, and you really need to, or at least I need to do a lot of laps in this track to make sure that I have the total control of the car, that I maximize every corner entry. I, little by little getting close to the walls in the corner entries, and to do that I really need, since practice one, to do a lot of laps, guys, to make sure that I have the confidence enough. And obviously in a track like this one, it's important to do a lot of laps. So probably this weekend I will be more time on track, not completing programs, just doing laps, especially at the beginning in this practice one session. Then practice two obviously is very important, because remember that this is a night race, and practice 2 is the only practice session where we can simulate the real track temperature conditions and nighttime we have for qualifying and race. So the practice 2 session will be very important, guys, extremely important. Then practice 3 not so important, but obviously I will do laps as well. So yeah, I think everything is done or is set for this live streaming, guys. And as you know, as I said before, sorry, in 22 minutes I will be racing the practice 1 and practice 2 sessions today in Saudi Arabia. In 22 minutes on Twitch and Kick in exclusive. So people, please, that is watching this live stream on YouTube, please move on to my Twitch account or my Kick channel. My Kick channel have exactly the same name that in YouTube, Floss F1G. And my Twitch account, you have a link to my Twitch channel in the description of the YouTube live that you are watching right now. So please make sure you follow me there, guys, if you don't want to miss the action on track, especially this weekend. That will be so fun. Since practice 1 you will see how I approach the weekend, how I get close to the walls more and more every time. Obviously also grass possibilities as well. Don't gonna lie, very possible I can have a grass. I hope no, please, but it's a track where the risk is very high. It's very high, and it's a track where you need 100% confidence, you know, and this is something you will be able to see for the first time this season. I think is the first time I will have to be 120% focused, guys, to avoid mistakes, and probably at some point some laps I will be on the limit with the walls, guys. It will be scary, I'm sure, but at the same time very fun, because at the end of the day we are here to watch good quality gameplays, good laps, and obviously on this track with the camera I use, that is the cockpit cam, you will see how scary is this track from the cockpit view, where everything is really close. You have to get close to the walls so much that the speed sensation is really high, and that's super cool at the same time. So make sure you don't miss this weekend, guys. I don't recommend you to miss any session this weekend, guys, on this beautiful track that is very fast, very challenging, guys. And to be honest, when I was starting the weekend knowing I will be racing this weekend on this track, I was really happy and excited from the beginning, to just since practice 1 to start doing laps and laps, you know, guys, here on this track. And this is something exactly what I'm gonna do, and let's see what we can do today, guys. We have 20 minutes still. We have time before to say goodbye to people on YouTube and to continue on Kick and Twitch, to dedicate some words or to talk about this YouTube channel, or let's say my presence in social media on this channel about this game. And I know when I was announcing that after the Bahrain Grand Prix, I said, guys, now I won't be streaming or continuing the career mode during the next 2 weeks. See you in 3 weeks time. Obviously some of my followers get sad for that, or disappointed because they had to wait a lot of time. Not sure if some of you, of the most popular users on my streams, Lerchi, Dragon, Nifty, some of them are you here or not, but I assume that maybe you lost a bit the momentum of the channel, you know, guys, because it was a long time since Bahrain, and I understand that it's not easy to follow my career mode sometimes, because there are so long breaks between one race and the next one that sometimes it's difficult to, you know, to follow or the story to say in some way. But anyway, that's why you have in my YouTube channel all their sessions replay, full sessions, all races, qualifyings, practice, where you can see the action. And the last Grand Prix was in Bahrain in 3 weeks time, 3 weeks ago, where we achieved that fantastic 5th place, fighting until the very end with George Russell. If you remember, I was fighting to catch George Russell on the soft and new tires. Russell on 1 stop, me on 2 stops. I was catching him little by little, and at the end, just for maybe I will need 3 laps more, 2-3 laps to catch him and to pass him, but it was very close, very tight, and it was a very fun race and another great result. So at the end, that was what happened in the previous race in Bahrain, in case you don't remember or you didn't watch. And now this is the context for this Grand Prix, the 5th race of the season, where everything is going so good, much good that I could expect in the best scenario possible. I mean, being here in the round 5 actually with 32 points in the championship is something I could never imagine, and achieving 1 4th place and 2 5th places in the first 4 races is something I never could expect driving for Williams, you know. And obviously that gave me the confidence for the rest of the season, and also the confidence to keep scoring points, you know. And I'm not sure, no idea if I will be fighting this weekend against the Mercedes or the Ferraris for another P5 or P6, you know. But I have the confidence I can do, and obviously with the upgrades we have for this weekend, guys, I think it's possible. And as I said, the results of the first races were so good that it's like I don't feel the pressure for performing well as I, for example, had in last game in 24, where my first half of the season was very bad and I didn't score points until I think was in Silverstone in round 12, something like that. And I remember to starting the streamings even a bit nervous, because I always was thinking to score points, even 1 point in the first races, and every weekend was terrible, most of them at the beginning. No performance, no pace. I know that I have pace for minimum details. The points slip away from me, and obviously that affects a bit when you are racing, you know. And even if it's in the streaming, you are like in the pressure of try to score points. And now I have so much points, I have so much margin with my rivals that are the Aston Martin drivers, my teammate. I had so big gap that I'm really relaxed, you know. And at the same time, being so relaxed, it's very easy to perform well, you know, because you know that you did the homework, you know. You proved really soon that you are competitive on the car, and that's obviously helps to go to the races or the qualifying sessions knowing that you are doing a good job. And maybe that sounds silly, or you know, but at the end of the day, I think if you can translate that to real life, is I think the reason why some drivers do not perform as good as people is expecting, because they have so much pressure, especially when they don't achieve results, that the pressure for performing that they are adding to themselves, knowing that they are not deliver, that affects also to the, you know, to make more mistakes, to try to be more aggressive or faster, and to push over the limits and to crash. I think that feeling is obviously massive different between a game and real life, but the pressure for performance or doing good races or good weekends can be a bit similar, you know, in that regard. And this is cool when you are like I'm now in a very good position, sounds things are much easier, you know, to say in some way. And yeah, it's funny or interesting how you can feel it, even if it's a game. But I feel really relaxed. I know this weekend will be probably the most difficult of the previous 4 because of the track, as I said, very technical, easy to crash. You need a lot of laps and track time, but at the same time I'm very happy because it's a challenge and I love challenge. So let's see what we can do. And now, guys, it's time to say people on YouTube goodbye. In 12 minutes I will be racing practice 1 and 2. So guys, if you are watching this on Kick and or in Twitch, please stay here, guys, with me to complete practice 1 and 2. People that is on YouTube now, it's time for you to move to my Twitch channel that you have the link in the description, or my Kick channel. The name of my Kick channel is exactly the same as this one in YouTube, Flows F1G. In both platforms I will be racing the practice 1 session of the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, and later on, a bit later at night time, the practice 2 sessions. Super crucial sessions, guys. Will be fun, as I said. Will be very fun in this track, so don't miss it, guys. Absolutely don't miss it, these practice sessions. Please go to follow me on Twitch or Kick and enjoy, because it will be very, very fun. So I think now it's time to say goodbye to the people on YouTube, as I said. If you are on Kick on Twitch, please stay here. Don't move, please. Thank you, guys, on YouTube. Thank you so much for your support, by the way. See you now from now on Kick and on Twitch.